As the new year begins and cold weather sets in, make sure your home stays warm and reliable with an incredible deal from Premier Heating and Air. Get $500 instant rebate on a standard efficiency unit, $1,000 on a higher efficiency model, and $1,500 instant rebate on the highest efficiency models. Get a heat system checkup for only $49. So don't drop the ball on your heating and air system. Experience a Premier difference today. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633. Restrictions may apply, cannot be combined with other offers, and this expires 1/31/2026. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to East Lawrence High School. The Fighting Irish in the green and gold, and the East Lawrence Falcons in the white and gold tonight. Region matchup, region rivals meet tonight inside the county. We bring you this girls matchup tonight, the 14-3 Lady Falcons and the 6-8 Lady Irish. We're in the second half of this basketball season. Both teams come up empty on their first offensive trips. We are in the second half of this basketball season. This is these teams' second time meeting. That first matchup was on January the 6th, with the Irish falling 53-25 to the Falcons that night. Lothar, creditor with a steal, and Falcon ball again. 30 seconds into the game. First time TV 35 has covered some women's action this year. Corner three, first bucket of the game, and it's good for the Falcons. Put them up 3-0 a minute in. I'll do my best to call names and numbers as the night progresses. Good inside pass there for the Irish, and the shot off the bank is good. The Irish answer to that three. Great pass, great look inside there for the Lady Irish. Falcons do a great job breaking that press. Takes it inside, floater with the right hand, no good. Offensive rebound, second chance is no good as well. How about a third chance? And foul caught against the Irish. It'll be an inbound pass under the basket. Jamaria Bing ready to pass this one in. Finds her in the corner. So Lothar with the basketball. One of those Lothar sisters. East, good pass inside. The Irish defense collapses on her. She hit one earlier. That one, front iron, no good. Long rebound. The Irish finally get it in the backcourt. And there's a three for the Irish. And that's no good. Pass is deflected and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. East Lawrence defending the home court tonight. They are 6-3 here this season. We were here for one of those games. That was a tough loss to a very good Brentwood team. We know this is a very talented Falcons team, very seasoned as well. A lot of veterans on this squad. And that record proves it, 14-3. A lot of high expectations for this team as well. Scramble for the ball on the floor. Finally, the whistle is blown. Indeed, great hustle from both of those young women there. That's the type of basketball I'm trying to see. Couple of picks there for the Falcons. And a tough pass looking for Deanna Lothar down low. And I'll credit Deanna with her second steal of the game. She knocked that one away. 5.5 to go here. Falcons slow it down. And Dublin with a steal. And whistle blown. Make it Falcon basketball. Bing the inbound. Falcons able to set it up. Look at what they want. 3-2 right now. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Bing's got it up top, loses her dribble, fight for it. So many steals. They'll say an Irish lady touched it. There won't be a backcourt, and timeout called by the legendary coach Danielle Lothar. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll take it with them. You're watching the game of the week right here on TV 35. 3-2, East Lawrence Lady Falcons up over the Lady Irish early, 2 minutes into the game. Stay with us. You're watching the game of the week.
Friendly Gus is fuel good food. Whether you're grabbing a quick cup of coffee on your way to work or filling up for a big road trip, Friendly Gus will be there to make sure you have what you need. And with over 20 locations, a Friendly Gus store is always nearby. So stop by Friendly Gus today. And don't forget to shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry for all your bulk item needs. Come by today and see why Friendly Gus has been serving Middle Georgia for over 100 years. Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Falcons inbound. Lothar passes it into Bing. And up top, I believe that's Robinson. Irish applying some pressure. 2-3 zone for the Irish. Get a hand in her face. Offensive board as the buzzer sounded. Mid-range jumper, no good. Put back. Some Irish faithful upset about the lack of rebounding. And that's definitely could be a killer for them. I mentioned that the Falcons are 6-3 at home. Well, the Lady Irish 6-8 on the year, 4-2 on the road. Been much better when they get in that school bus, and they did for the short trek over here to East Dublin tonight, and there they take the lead with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And you see the Lady Irish still applying the pressure here early. Let's see how the East Lawrence Falcons adapt to that. Good pass. Lothar finishes it off. Robinson, great pass, good assist there. And East putting some pressure of their own here. Pass is deflected by a couple, and the last to touch it were the Irish. Pass was out on Wyatt, was the last one to touch it for the Irish. 3:45 here to go in the first quarter. Friday night hoops. East Lawrence and the Dublin Irish. One of the biggest basketball rivalries in this county, if not the biggest. Bing's in the corner. She had a hot hand from three to start the game. Now Dublin on the fast break to extend their lead. Just bounces off, comes down to the left, jump ball. And it will go to the Falcons. Inside to Bing, and there you go. There's that Dublin press coming through. The Irish down one right now. I may have misspoken, said they had the lead. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. Irish make a sub. Jordan Renfro checks in for Dublin. Whistle blown, the officials talk something over. Pretty good crowd tonight thus far for the second meeting of these teams on the season. The first time at East Dublin. And there you go. The Irish do take the lead there, 7-5, and they're applying pressure again on the inbound. Full court pressure for Dublin, and it's paying off right now. Here they go on the fast break. Can she finish with the right hand? Yes! Off the glass, it's good. Poetry in motion there, and she finishes it. Irish again. The trap, nearly a steal. She can't bring it in before she did go out of bounds. So it'll be Bing and Robinson in the backcourt to carry the ball handling duties right now. The Irish will back off, get in the zone. 2-3 look. Pressure all in her face. Great pass and good finish. Great pass from Robinson. And finds Garyana Mitchell, the freshman, who has been a key piece all season for this Lady Falcon team. There she is. That is Lothar, I believe. And on the finish, that was Deanna Lothar. Misspoke. Block by Mitchell. The Falcons with a chance to take the lead, loses it. And she was the last to touch it. Irish basketball, 9-9, hot start, exciting start, lots of steals, fast break opportunities, and just honestly some good basketball on both sides. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 9-9, and that'll be a travel. Keasia Jackson, the sophomore, traveled with it on that one. DeAndrea Lothar on the inbound, and here's Bing. She's 1 for 2 from deep tonight. That one is off. She'll be 1 for 3 now. Rebound, Lothar. No good. I believe that was Robinson. Fight for the ball. Irish come down with it, and they're pushing it. Tries the quarterback pass. She'll retain possession. 9-9, minute and a half to go in the first. Irish and the Falcons. On a Friday night, January 23rd edition of some basketball here. The ball is tipped, goes out of bounds. Irish will set up their inbound play. They got 3 down, 1 up. Pick set. She'll go to the lady in the corner, and she'll dribble around and float it off the glass. And good. Puts the Irish up 2. Very exciting start to the game, and you got to give it to Dublin. Coming in here as the big underdog, and right now has the lead with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Definitely they did not come out flat. And they'll call a timeout. Coach sees something. Let's see what we have. We've got 55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the game of the week. Girls basketball, Lady Falcons and the Dublin Irish. Dublin up 11-9 right now. We'll be right back.
So when I sat down for an interview, Mike asked me one question. He asked me what made me choose Howard Shepherd. Why did I want to come to work out here? I told him I was ready to learn.
Fred had a desire to be a mechanic and learn the transportation side or the logistics side of things. What he learned at OFTC has just taken his job and his performance to another level.
OFTC prepared me for working here. It fits perfectly when I was going to school for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Falcons' nest, where they are down 2 to the visiting Dublin Fighting Irish. We welcome you back to the action. Excited to be here with you to really take a look at both of these girls' teams. Here's Lothar, jumps a pass. She's had several steals in this first quarter and finishes the fast break to knot this game back up with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The senior showing some leadership there and some vision to finish that bucket. And Dublin gonna take it all the way. Tries to contort her body around a defender, but she will end up drawing a foul. It was Khalil Maddox, the sophomore guard, will be at the line. Maddox took it to the basket with some confidence there and was able to draw the foul. Misses her first. So we have seen both of these teams on the game of the week one time each this year. We saw the Lady Irish fall to the Raiders of West Lawrence, and we saw the Falcons fall to the Brentwood War Eagles. Tonight, somebody's getting a victory. One of our hometown teams will get the win, and the official is going to say backcourt violation. Give the Irish the ball with 25 seconds. Shot clock turned off. with 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. There's the inbound. The Irish definitely in no hurry here. Khalil Maddox got to watch that blind. Kicks it, 15 seconds, sees something she likes, throws it in. There's a couple of Falcons there, and ball will go out of bounds, and the clock will go dead with 9 seconds, 9.5. Stays with the Irish. See if they try to get a buzzer beater last second shot here. They likely want that last shot. Safe pass, goes to the safety valve. Well, she'll take a deep one and knock it down. Huge shot there, a really deep three, and she needed to knock that one down to take it with some authority and confidence, and she did. That's huge. And ladies and gentlemen, who saw it coming? I don't know. 15-11 after the first quarter. The underdog Lady Irish up on the home team, East Lawrence Falcons. Stay with us. We'll be back. Second quarter, 15-11. Lady Irish on top.
Your property demands equipment with more reliability built in. Kubota equipment. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% APR available or save up to $1,500.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
At Balanced Aesthetics, Weight Loss and Wellness, we bring together advanced treatments all in one convenient location. Our mission is simple, to help you look and feel your best, inside and out. Our aesthetic services include cosmetic injectables, microneedling, laser treatments, medical-grade skincare, chemical peels, and more. Our aesthetic services are priced to make high-quality care more accessible for everyone. We offer insurance-friendly visits, along with convenient self-pay options. From personalized plans to steady support, we're here to help your weight loss journey feel manageable and encouraging. We also offer a variety of wellness services, including hormone pellets, testosterone replacement therapy, and more, designed to support your overall well-being. Proudly serving the Dublin community with additional locations in Tifton and Eastman. Balanced Aesthetics, where wellness meets beauty. Financing options available. Give us a call at 839-BALANCE.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. East Lawrence High School tonight, and we've got the Irish visiting the Lady Falcons, the Lady Irish and Lady Falcons. And Dublin has come out with some purpose tonight, looking to get a big region win as they sit in 7th in the region right now, and the Lady Falcons in 2nd place in the shared region of these two. That one rims around and out. Oh, good. She had her for a second there on the fast break, but great job to jump the pass there for the Falcons. Onto the basket. Similar inbound that we saw. Goes to the safety gal up top. She'll dribble on that wing, that Falcon wing, and that one's stolen. That's Bing. Can Bing finish? She does with the right. Both of these teams with a lot of fast break points each. Falcons put on the pressure. Irish break it. Leave a couple in the back court. Falcons are able to recover. 15-13, just under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And there's a rebound. Second chance bucket. Good. Falcons trying to find the remedy, the answer for this press, but so far just not able to do it. Dublin all in the face of the Falcons right now and allowing nothing, not an inch. There's the inbound. She'll try a deep three. Dublin had success on a deep three in that first quarter. No good there. Stolen. Falcons have a lot of fast break points, but not doing a good job getting the ball past half court right now. And if you can't do that, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. You can't live and die on the fast break. Lothar picks it up. Ball is past half court right now. Inside the three-point line. Bing, pump fakes. Will take a three. No good. She hit her first of the night, has missed the next three. Off the ball foul. Or over the top, maybe. some sort of foul called against East Lawrence. Lothar ready to meet her there. DeAndrea Lothar ready to meet her. She'll try to get past Lothar, and she will, but she'll miss it. Offensive board for the Irish. Robinson snatches it down. And the same foul that was just called on East Lawrence will be called on the Irish, so they'll trade fouls there. Jemiah Tinsley, the senior, will check in and defend that paint for the Irish. There is a great pass to Garyana Mitchell. And great vision there from, I believe, DeAndrea Lothar to make that pass. And here's another steal. Fast break for the Falcons is good. Game tied up now, knotted up with 5.5 to go here in our second period. And foul called on the Falcons, meeting that Dublin pressure with pressure of their own on the other end. So with that foul, the Irish will set up to inbound the basketball. Get it inside. Right-hand dribble. Couple of Falcons collapse. Shot, I believe it was a three. No good. And both teams, I believe, with just 1-3 so far tonight. 30 seconds on the shot clock, meaning they had 5 seconds to get it cross half court. And wisely, Coach Danielle Lothar will call a timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week. Pretty good one, 17-17, Lady Irish, Lady Falcons. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. You're watching the game of the week right here on TV 35.
Strickland's Boots is locally owned and operated at our new location by Rodney and Martha Strickland, and where you'll always be greeted with a friendly smile. You'll find quality boots for safety, work, hunting, casual, or western. Choose from names like Rocky, Lacrosse, Danner, Georgia, Durango, Ariat, Double H, Wolverine, Twisted X, Thorogood, Dan Post, Laredo, Cat, Carhartt, and many more. You'll find boots for the whole family, from the little ones on up. You're always greeted like family and get fast, friendly service. Strickland sizes all new customers and tracks sales so future purchases can be as fast and simple as a phone call and pickup. Strickland's is where customer service really counts, and you'll feel like family when you leave. So stop by Strickland's Boots today at our new location, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin, and see why Strickland's Boots has been family owned and operated for over 50 years.
Here we go. The Falcons try to catch the Irish sleeping, and there they go. Do a good job breaking the press. Hits the deck. The Irish clearly saw something coming into tonight that they thought they could exploit of East Lawrence. And they've done a pretty good job at it. 17-17. Just do want to mention that the first time these teams met, January 6th, so just about 3-ish weeks ago, the Irish lost 53-25, and right now we're knotted up nearly midway through the second quarter. So hats off to them. Falcons trying to take the lead. Wild shot there, gets her own board. About 5 rebounds. Finally, the Falcons find the bottom of the net and take the lead. So with 4.5 to go in the second quarter, 19-17, East Lawrence Falcons on top, and there is a still nearly, but a kickball violation called on DeAndrea Lothar. .420 on that clock right now. Oh, great pass. The East Lawrence defender bid on it and let the lady get behind her with the basketball, but they cannot convert it. 4 minutes 15 right now in the second period. Irish defenders are there. East takes it in. Good pass to find DeAndrea Lothar. And another assist for Robinson. She's got, off the top of my head, at least 3, and those are 3 good ones. She's done a great job distributing the basketball so far. And look at Dublin breaking the press coast to coast. Can she finish that? She cannot, but took it all the way down the floor. And the Irish retain possession, a rebound. Fight for the ball there. There's the Falcons. An Irish defender down there with her, and one. Way to get out in front there and finish the bucket. 23-17. 6-point lead here for the Falcons with 3.5 to go in the second quarter. Pretty big free throw here. This is the largest Falcon lead of the night. Offensive board off the missed free throw. Second chance opportunity. How are both of these teams getting so many offensive rebounds? Explain that. And another trip to the free throw line here for the Falcons. I believe Garyana Mitchell at the line here. Misses that one. Garyana, a very impressive freshman for the Falcons. A real centerpiece for the team. Misses her first. She's shooting 41% from the stripe this season. And their second bounces around, falls in, making a 7-point lead now for the Falcons. East Lawrence is in the bonus, but both teams are about to be in the bonus. Foul called there on Deanna Lothar, and she got pretty vocal about her distaste for that call. And Danielle not loving it either. Coach Lothar not a huge fan. Falcons man-to-man and block. Garyana pulls it back and makes a one-handed pass over to her right. And lots of fouls called, but with the brand of basketball these teams are playing tonight, to be expected. And with East in the bonus, welcome back to the line. And if they can continue to draw fouls here for the last 3 minutes of the first half, they could really extend this lead. It could be very beneficial for them. The Irish now going to have to make decisions about if they want to back off or continue to apply pressure. First shot is good for Bing. She is the strongest free throw shooter on the team this year for the Falcons, shooting a pretty good 74%. Officials are going to talk something over. 25-17 right now. East Lawrence up. Dublin's come out hot and very impressive here. But this is a crucial 3 minutes. Which team will head into the locker room with some momentum? That is what we will find out. Second shot after a long break, no good. Garyana Mitchell fights for the board, and I mean, you could have called it there in my opinion. And Deanna Lothar, the senior, will get a bucket. Double-digit lead now for the Falcons, 27-17. Irish need a bucket here, and that's a block by Garyana. And there's Jamaria Bing, another foul. And Bing was just at the line. So she'll return and try to improve on that season free throw percentage. .245 here in the first half. Bing is money on that one. She's 2 for 3 on the night from the stripe, having a pretty strong first half. Excuse me, I wanted to say quarter. She's good in that one. She'll be 3 for 4 from the stripe tonight. as of right now. And there's Deanna Lothar all on the ball handler. Shot, no good. Rebound, kick it back up. I believe that's Maddox. And that one's hard. And that was Khalil Maddox on the shot. Kick, and they're going to call a travel on Wiggins, another freshman in there. So right now on the floor, 2 freshmen for the Falcons. 3 ball is good for the Irish. And that was needed. And Dublin will still put the pressure on. Not wanting to ease off just yet. Coach calls them off after the cross half court. And floater no good. Gives the Irish the ball with 1:48. 29-20. Couple of subs. East got 3 women on the ball side of the court. Now they'll drop back in backcourt violation. Seeing a couple of those tonight. Maya Smith checked in for East Lawrence. Robinson been the main ball handler for the Falcons. Shot no good from Bing. Long rebound is to the Irish. They've got 1.5 minutes, but they lose it. And can she finish on the other end? Does a great job getting up there. And with some touch off the glass, it finds its way in after rolling around the rim. It drops in. And East, that pressure paying off. They got to get back quick now. Do a good job recovering. DeAndrea Lothar on the basketball now. Loose ball. And jump ball stays with Dublin. Dublin on the inbound, get it inside. Does a good job turning around. Forces her defender off of her and gets it in. Dublin pokes it away. Can she finish? Yeah, Maddox is good. 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Another steal would be huge. And there's two quick buckets for the Irish. And the ball deflected out of bounds. And they'll try to come away with another steal here. No, excuse me. I also thought it was green and gold ball. Some confusion going on, and I apologize for mine. 3 ball, no good. That was a risky shot. Now they'll have to drop back. Wasn't the air ball. And the foul called, and with East in the bonus, of course, they'll head to the line. It is the freshman Mitchell. The entire Lady Falcon team sporting those pink shoes. Good touch for the uniforms. And Mitchell, he's good. East going to apply pressure until we at least get to the locker room, and it'll pay off. Here's Jamaria Bing, and good. Bing has had a heck of a half, and 35 on the scoreboard right now for the East Lawrence Falcons, 24 for Dublin. Based on our first half right now, this is a much higher scoring game than when these two teams met on the 6th of January. And another steal. Shot clock turned off, but Bing will take one. I almost kind of thought she got fouled. Rebound, offensive rebound. Robinson is good. 37 points in the first half for the Falcons. And foul called against East. This has been a foul-heavy half. Irish lose it. Falcons take a wild shot at it, and nearly get it in there. It would have been crazy. Anyways, great first half. Exciting basketball. Both teams showing some fight, some grit. And the Lady Falcons really stormed back and take control there in the second quarter. But the way both these teams are playing, anything indeed can happen. 37-24 from East Lawrence High School. Your Dublin Fighting Irish and your Lady Falcons will be back. We'll be back with the second half right here on the Game of the Week.
Since we were founded, the Houston Clinic has sought to provide the most advanced orthopedic services available to men, women, and children of all ages and all walks of life. And today, Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter continue the tradition of service in the Orange County communities. From our sports teams through every facet of this community, the Houston Clinic is not only proud to serve you, we deem it an honor. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400 in Dublin.
Fairview Fitness Center, open 24/7 with staffed hours available every day. Fairview Fitness Center, serving our community for over 30 years. Push your fitness further with our gym facilities, fitness classes, freestyle areas, and more. Join today and see the benefits of a healthy life. All new members are provided with a complete health assessment upon request, and new members are provided with a fitness orientation to familiarize themselves with exercise equipment, all by one of our staff exercise physiologists. For more information, call 353-1900. Visit us at 200 Industrial Boulevard behind Fairview Hospital, or log on to fairviewfitness.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of action. 37-24 right now with the East Lawrence Lady Falcons on top, but the Irish, hey, not too fast. Fast break opportunity, fast break bucket, good for the Irish, and now just an 11-point lead for the Lady Falcons. Irish say the press worked pretty well for us. We had some success with it in that first half. We're going to stay with it. Long three for Bing, no good. She shot several tonight and hit on one. And Bing with definitely a foul behind that three-point line. And the way she stood up scared me. She'll shoot 3 free throws here, and a big 3 free throws before, or excuse me, a big 3 free throws early in the second half. Nope, no free throws. I lied. Off the ball, excuse me, and what I thought was going to be 3 free throws turned into a quick, easy bucket there for the Falcons. Pass, pump fake, fall away. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk, Luka, Jokic, Tim Duncan. It was good. 41-26. East up. That one front rim. That one no good. Third chance, no good. Garyana comes down with it. For Garyana to be a freshman, the confidence she plays with, the swagger, she does not look like a freshman out there. She's had a great game and the season as a whole. Bing steals it, but she's out of bounds. And the Irish got a quick sub. Coach Michelle Mitchell makes a substitution there for the Irish. Her first year as head coach for the Irish. Served as an assistant on the squad last year. 3 ball is good for Dublin. And that was big. Can East Lawrence beat the press? Perhaps that's been the key to the game so far. And can't finish. Right there. And thrown away. Oh, good move down low. Like I said, that was Garyana Mitchell, the freshman, and the way she worked in that post right there, that's not a freshman. It can't be. Just moves the ball around the defender, knows where she needs to be on the floor, puts it in. 43-29. East Lawrence Falcons on top. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Irish will throw it in from under the basket. Good cut inside. Ball pass was just a little high. And Robinson finishes it. Great pass there. Good assist for the Falcons and great job getting to the basket. East Lawrence perhaps starting to take control here. Up 16. I think a lot of that has to do with the foul trouble that Dublin got in the first half. Fight for the ball. Ladies on the ground. Can East Lawrence take advantage? The senior, Lothar, inside. And like I said, foul trouble has been a huge story tonight. Lothar will head to the line. Deanna Lothar, the senior. Deanna shooting a 60% on the season. First one no good. On the floor for the Falcons, you have Mitchell, Robinson, Lothar, DeAndrea, and Deanna. And you have Wiggins, the freshman, as well. I'll spot as many Irish as I can right now as well. Zamaria Robinson. Number 10 is out there, per Max Preps. But as I look up and down that Dublin roster, my numbers do not align with what's on the court. No, excuse me. I was looking at, sorry, I just made a big, just made a mistake there. Falcons steal. Excuse me. Let me try that again, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, as I look up and down the Dublin roster, you got Spikes, number 10. Kiesia Jackson, number 21, the sophomore. Jemiah Tinsley is out there. And floater is off and no good. And that is who I can spot right now for the Irish, as well as Khalil Maddox, who we called her name a couple times in the first half. Cuts to the basket. She'll have to go to the safety, and Robinson will have to go get it. And she'll need to get past half court now, running out of time. Finally gets it past Lothar. What a pass! What a pass from the senior, Deanna Lothar, to Garyana Mitchell. With 4.5 to go in the third period, East Lawrence is sitting at 47. Lots of fast breaks and turnovers and quick buckets, and all of a sudden they're putting on a pretty good offensive show. Deep three for the Irish. No good. Garyana loses that one. Garyana had 10 the first time these teams met. And I'd like to say she's matching that tonight, but she loses that one. Turn around, no good, off the right side of the backboard. Wiggins, the freshman, handles it with some confidence there. Robinson, what a save. Inside, try to get it to Mitchell. Can't get it there. Four minutes, 11 seconds to go. 47-29, Lady Falcons over the Lady Irish. Couple of a sub here for Dub. Irish trying to get past that Falcon pressure. Ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll be the East Lawrence Falcons ball. Dublin's going 2-3 right here. Dublin moves up in that zone, creates an easy space on the floor for Gariano to just come in and get the ball back and put it up. And inside, wild layup attempt, draws a foul. So it'll be 2 shots. First one off the backboard is in. Mass sub here for East. They'll send in 3. Dublin will send in 1. Keasia Jackson comes back in the game for Dub. And some faces that we haven't seen so far tonight out there for the Falcons. Tie up for the basketball. Ends up being the Lady Irishes. Got our men's action coming up after this one. Good inbound. Keasia finishes it off. And the Falcons break the press. Bing gets it to Gariana. Can Gariana go to work down there? Decides to go in with the right. Deflected, offensive board. Mitchell again hits the deck. Foul called on Dublin, and the Dublin faithful are upset about that one, and perhaps they have some right to be. Maybe some incidental contact there, but nonetheless the foul called. And tries to float it to Mitchell. Bing trying to get it to Gariana down low. They really like that matchup, I think. And there we go. Comes off the bench and gets in the game, gets a bucket. I cannot spot that number, but if I can, I'll get you that name. 30. Perhaps Queen Washington just got a bucket there for the Falcons. And the bench really came alive for that, and you'd love to see that. She's getting some of her first minutes of the game. And that bench really came alive for her making that one. And that bucket makes it 51-32. East taking control, nearly up 20 here. Deep three is an air ball. I apologize for my camera working on that one. Falcons do get it down the court that time. Look at that. Get on the floor real quick. Mitchell does, and Bing with a 3. Cash money hoop. Knocks it down. 53-32. Bing with her second three of the night. And we've got an injury. Got a Lady Irish player down here. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll step away. 54-32, 22-point lead for the Lady Falcons. And we've got an Irish down. And we'll see what's going on with her when we return. 54-32.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin with Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from that break. And that young woman was able to get off the floor, but she was down for a while. That was Amaria Williams, the senior for Dublin. She was down for a while there, and I'm not sure what exactly was going on. Dr. Michael Overstreet, principal of Dublin High School, went on the floor. Dr. O.J. Hall was out there, superintendent for Lawrence County Schools. And she got up after a while, holding it, grasping at her shoulder from the best I could tell. And if you look at that Irish bench area, you can see now that young woman getting looked at, and that's Dr. Overstreet's over there now. And our prayers and definitely up for Miss Amaria Williams right now. She is on the end of the bench. So we will see. It was a beautiful scene. Just having about 5 to 8 people out there around her and doing whatever they could do. But she did get up and walk to the bench with some assistance. That neck area, she's got an ice bag on it now. So 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll try our best to bring you the action. Whistle blown and Falcon basketball. Jump ball called. It'll be Falcon basketball. Gym really starting to fill up here for this boys game, loading up. Friday night action here, region matchup. Lady Falcons have taken control. Is this big lead insurmountable now for the Irish? That's the question looming over that green and gold bench about this game, and that's going to add a little bit more if DeAndrea can finish that one. Poked away. Falcons get it in. Garyana somehow gets it and puts it in. Ball around the feet of a couple of Irish and one Falcon, and Garyana inbounded it, got it, put it in. 56-32, 24-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's looking more and more like a Falcon victory. TV 35 probability has them at 98.8% right now for an East Lawrence Falcon victory. It's looking real good. Minute 36. Irish inbound it. These two teams both in action again this weekend, tomorrow night. East Lawrence travels to West Lawrence, and Dublin travels over to Toombs, so two close matchups again. And jumper just inside three-point line, no good. Minute 14 in the third. Queen Washington. Was there and had it, but Dublin will be at the line shooting two. My roster says that this is Kaylee Rozier. Misses her first. Takes it coast to coast. Gets trapped there in the corner. Dublin comes away with it. Oh, yeah, she doubled. Just a mishandling of the basketball there. Under a minute to go here. Under 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. 56-33. 23-point lead for the Falcons. Oh, no travel called there on Garyana, but she was about a fourth of a step away from one. Floater. Wyatt will, Alasia Wiggins, the freshman, get my rosters mixed up for the Falcons, will go to the line. Misses that one. Wiggins wanting to get her point total in that score sheet. We'll look to make this next one. That one just rolls off. Garyana Mitchell with another rebound. Puts it in there. Garyana averages nearly 10 rebounds per game. And you saw there, she just skies up, and she's so strong in the post. And that was Garyana again, who tips that one away. She's all over the floor tonight. 22.1 second to go here in the third. DeAndrea Lothar extends a hand. The Irish get it in. Deep three, and no good. Still got 10 seconds, though. Deep three was the shot choice there, and 4 seconds, 3 seconds. It's going to be another deep three, and poor ball management, clock management there for the Irish, and they'll head into the fourth. Down big here against the Lady Falcons. Coach Danielle Lothar got to be pleased with how her girls have recovered here. And they started the game maybe a little shocked by how hot the Irish came out, but they have definitely recovered well. It's 58-33, and we'll head into the fourth quarter right here on the Game of the Week. Two hometown teams here, the Dublin Lady Irish basketball squad and the East Lawrence Lady Falcons. You're watching the Game of the Week right here on TV 35. We'll be back.
At Bank of Dudley, we're your community, your bank. And with 7 branches to serve you, there's a Bank of Dudley close by. And there's a familiar face close by. The same familiar faces that you've seen for many years. The same people that you've grown to trust. Because that's what community banking is all about. 7 branches, local people, local decisions, local banking. That's the Bank of Dudley. Serving our community since 1905.
Welcome back. 8 minutes on the clock for the fourth quarter, and on the East Lawrence agenda, get in here, take control, and put this game well out of reach. They can do what they want here with a sizable advantage. 58-33, 25-point advantage right now. Robinson on the defense right now. Irish trying to move around, create something. She gets it, kicks it. Maddox, good on the bank. Going to say her foot was on the line. It'll be a deep, deep two. But the Irish draw first blood here in the fourth quarter, but if they let East answer that easily, any hopes of a comeback opportunity are going to be slim to none. Splits the defenders coast to coast. That will be amazing if she finishes. She can't, but still does a fantastic job of going down the floor and getting past the defense. And they'll say East Lawrence steps out of bounds. The Irish will take over possession. Deep three is money. Irish down 22. Just got to take it one possession at a time, do the Irish. Robinson been so slick, so quick with that basketball tonight. Deanna picks up her dribble, needs some help, finds her sister cutting to the basket, and good pass and finish. The assist, Lothar, bucket, Lothar. Great vision from both of those girls to see the cut and then see your sister cutting towards the basket. There's the inbound. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Inside, there you go. Irish certainly not going away easy at all. Not going to die against these Falcons. And foul called against East. Or maybe, probably against Dub. It is. Bing will take it in. Pass this one in. She passes it in to Robinson. Robinson gets past half and completely breaks her defender down, hits her butt, and to the bucket, and no, my goodness, put that on the highlight reel. Bing, good! How about it? Bing, bing! Knocks down the defender as clean as you can, then hits a three. This gym is in hysterics. Oh my goodness, I need a second to compose myself. That was ridiculous. And the Irish will try to recover, but Bing has some great highlight reel material here tonight. And certainly that Irish defender just lost her footing, but that's how you draw it up. Classic ankle breaker there. 5:32 to go here in the fourth. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe what Bing did right there. Jumper finds its way home. Jamiria Bing the senior, just did some damage, and I'm yet to recover. Good drive there from Robinson. Falcons 3 points away from 70 here, 67-42. And you gotta, you know, them Falcons still applying pressure too. It is a rivalry game, ladies and gentlemen, after all. If the game trends how it is, I imagine we're going to see some benches cleared, and by that I mean we'll see some players we haven't seen tonight. Though I know we have seen 3 freshmen get some pretty key minutes here for East Lawrence tonight, which is, you love to see it. Particularly you love to see it when this team went to the semifinals last year and when they are 14-3 right now. There's the shot. No good there. And pretty bad foul against Dub. Not sure why you want to draw that one. You definitely don't want to allow the easy basket, but I just feel no need. Shot off to the left. So Robinson at the line. Not the best year free throw shooting. She's under 40% on the season. And she will miss the first, but hit the second. So, hey, 50% on that trip. It's better than 40. East Lawrence gets set up in their defense after Dublin breaks the press. Woo, some nifty ball handling. And deep three, good, knocks it down. Wyatt, the sophomore, hits that for the Irish. Bing, she hit one from there earlier. No good on that attempt. 4 minutes. Irish pick it up, and the first-year head coach, Michelle Mitchell, will call the timeout. As coach does that, we'll take a break with just 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. You're watching the game of the week, East Lawrence Falcons 68, Dublin Fighting Irish 48.
Hi, I'm Mike Anderson, the owner of Samson Steel Structures, and I want to personally thank you for helping make us the #1 independent dealer with steel buildings and structures. If you're in the market for a high-quality, low-price metal building, make sure you come see our beautiful display models at our 5-star dealership located at 2812 Highway 257, Dublin, Georgia. Whether you're looking for a barn, a garage, a barn dominium, or even a business or church, we have design specialists that will sit down with you, get to know you, take their time with you, and go over every need to make sure your building is just perfect for your property. We offer rent-to-own with no credit check, and depending on your location and with approved credit, we have lenders that will finance the concrete, the building, or both. Neither will require your home or your land for collateral. Just call one of our representatives for all your building needs. And if you want to get creative, we also have an online 3D builder where you can design your own building. And that is at our website, samsonsteelstructures.com. So when you think of the best, remember we are a 5-star company with an A1 rating with the Better Business Bureau and members of our local Chamber of Commerce. We serve 17 states with free installation and the shortest lead times in the industry. Just call us, 478-205-5340. And don't forget, we're right next to City on a Hill. So drop by today. Once again, 2812 Highway 257, Dublin, Georgia.
Georgia Pools is your authorized dealer of RecTech grills. From smoking to searing, RecTech grills do it all. So come into Georgia Pools today and grab life by the horns. We also carry all the Yeti products you could need: coolers, tumblers, cups, and more. Find all of this and more at Georgia Pools. Call 478-275-3607 today or come on in to 1201 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Georgia Pools, your authorized RecTech dealer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Irish on the inbound. You're watching the game of the week. First girls basketball game we've covered this year. Second in the region, East Lawrence Falcons at 14-3. Seventh in the region, Dublin Lady Irish at 6-8. This was a Dublin team that went 9-17 last year. Michelle Mitchell, as I mentioned, her first year as head coach, has the team at just under 500 right now, but they'll fall to 6-9 right now. And I think for Coach Mitchell, if they can improve on last season, they're going to take it as a win. They had only 2 region wins last year as a program, and right now they also have 2 and over and back. Violation called there. So you want to improve on that region win total from last year and improve on that overall record. And then see where this program can go. I mean, you got a lot of young ladies out there for the green and gold right now. Not a lot of times that we've really called a senior's name for Dublin. So there is certainly a bright future ahead, I believe, for both of these teams. He steals that one. Garyana Mitchell, ooh, good idea. Her teammate wasn't ready for that hot pass, to be fair. Got to get past Watt. Foul called. If she doesn't foul there, Dublin's not getting it past half court in time. So that foul will reset the possession clock, shot clock. Lousy foul there from the Falcons. Game of the week here on TV 35. This is our third stop here on this basketball season. Happy to bring you all this coverage. Free throw is good there. Jordan Renfro, again, a junior at the line. So she'll be one of those young ladies who look to become a senior leader next year for this Irish program. There's the long pass. Kobe in the way, but shot good. Bing hits a little flex too. I'm telling you, she's got some highlight reel material this quarter. And she'll look to complete the and one. Layla Tanner will check in for the Falcons. Layla is a senior. She checks in. She's on that left side, number 25, left side of your screen. Three minutes to go. Whew. Irish, dangerous place to pick up your dribble. We've got a tie up for the ball down there. And it will end up being East Lawrence Lady Falcon basketball. Takes it coast to coast. That's Wiggins, the freshman. Layla Tanner posting them up down there. Layla, low. Good job there. Triple threat. Only got 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're like, hurry up. Queen Washington takes it in. Pulls it out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Loose ball. Tangled up. Jump ball. Or are they going to say time expired? Dublin basketball regardless. I think they may have said shot clock expired. 2 minutes, 12 seconds. 71-45. For a minute early, I thought this game was really going to be a real shootout, but East Lawrence, I just think they're seasoned a little more than this Dublin team. And was able to take control after maybe a bit of a scare early. Falcons definitely have a whole set of new faces in there. And there's Washington, her second bucket of the game. And she's hype on that one, as is the bench. Ball is loose, a minute and a half to go in this one. 73-45. East looking to win this one by 30. They won the previous time these teams met by 27, and that is how much they lead right now. This one a bit more high scoring than the last one. That one was 53-25 about 3 weeks ago, and this one's 73-45. She makes that one, and if you're Dublin, maybe you lose with this one by a little bit less than you lost the first one. Layla Tanner has the ball. We'll credit her with an assist there. If that was knocked down, it was not. I believe that was freshman Amari Kellum on that shot for the Falcons. Looking for Queen Washington inside. Clay Reynolds on the assist down there. Great work from him of the Courier Herald. Look at him in action. There he goes. Jumper inside. The three-point line's good on that short corner. Bench coming alive for these girls that don't get as much PT as the rest of the team. But they come alive for her. Three ball, no good. 45 seconds to go in the contest. East all over that thing, and let's get another bucket. We will. Dania Rozier gets the bucket, number 3, another freshman for East. Jumps the pass again. Pass inside. She's at that free throw line. Tries to bounce it in. Not quite. And inside, no. 7 seconds. That one good. 5 seconds on the clock. Falcons will either take a last second shot or we'll just call it a night. And got it to Layla. But time expires, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Women's basketball here on TV 35. 77-49, East Lawrence Lady Falcons take down the Lady Irish, and the scoreboard might tell you it was a blowout, but it really was a thriller. And proud of both of these squads. But that will do it for the girls' game. You have been watching the Game of the Week on TV 35. We will be covering the boys' game, so check us out, ladies and gentlemen. Boys' game next, or you can watch us on YouTube anytime.